Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, GWFM, and welcome to my new FM18 Let's Play. I suppose it's for the beta, so it's only going to be until the beta runs out or until I finish the relevant season. But yeah, it's about time I joined the FM18 party. A little bit late, we're finding time to actually record and edit, but here we go. Here we are. We're at Leeds United, of course. Side Before Self is obviously the title of the series. And yeah, I've got like just basic stats. I'm not like a major contender or anything like that, like I did on the last one. It's only going to be a short, but it's a series. I might continue it on Twitter. Sorry, might continue it on Twitch. Let us know what you think in the comments about that idea, and then me uploading it, the videos to YouTube afterwards. So yeah, let us know. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a thing here where I can't find my pen, and I forgot to write this down, but because it's only going to be a short series, I'm going to do 3 players, show you 3 players at a time, because me and a fellow YouTube content creator in the name of Mattino Got Game, we are going to be doing a joint like rundown of all the club's finances, players, etc, etc. So keep your eyes out for that. That will explain all the ins and outs of what to expect. But basically, I'll just go through the basics. I'm going to show you 3 players per video, so I'm going to write down a few of them to start off with. So what we'll do is I'll go do that now, and we're going to start by showing you the man, the myth, the legend that is Pontus Johnson. Obviously, anyone who's in the Championship, or any fans of the Championship, will probably know who this guy is. He's an absolute tank. As you can see here, easily good enough for the Premier League, in my opinion, looking at this. And he could actually improve a little bit more. He's 26 years old. And yeah, the only weakness I can potentially see is agility is only 9. Everything else for a defender is absolutely out of this world, for this league anyway. The next player I'm going to show you is Massimo Cellino. He's been probably our best player this season in my opinion, and you can kind of see why. One weakness that does stand out on this game though is his work rate is only 8. With him being 26 years old, it's unlikely to increase, but you know, he's not the strongest and his jumping reach isn't the best, but he's not there for that reason. He's there to be like a flair player, getting in behind, like in between the defence and the midfield, and find those pockets of space and create the channels. But yeah, looking forward to playing with him. Not in that way, you sick effects, I'll just say that. And then lastly, I will show you Reynaldo Vieira. He's obviously our best prospect in the game. He's classed as a rotation player, but he can still be tutored, etc. So, you know, if I can get someone who's actually better than him in terms of determination, I'd like to get fairly ambitious, often change to at least professional, or maybe even determined, one or the other. But yeah, one thing I would say about this is his strength is only 11. That's bullshit in my eyes. It should be at least 14, 15, in my opinion. Obviously, it's got room to grow, but I've not seen the size of him. He's a tank, absolute tank. And obviously, a few other attributes need to increase, really. But I'm pretty sure they will do, given time. So I'm excited to use him as well. So, other than that, the actual board, just as a brief breakdown, where are we? Confidence, competition, performance. What they want is for us to just finish the top half of the Championship. So, 12th or above is basically, it's very realistic to achieve, in my opinion. We're going to have to do our best to do as well as we can. If we manage to get into 2 seasons, then the target is simple. One is try, if we can, at least get the playoffs, which is one better than what we did last season, where obviously we finished 7th after Gary Monk, and that's the minimum. If we can get promoted, avoid relegation. If not, it's try and get up by automatic promotion the 2nd season. So that's the plan. It might only be 1 season, it could be 2 seasons, but what we've done so far is we've had quite a few matches in pre-season. We haven't actually signed anyone, if I'm honest with you. We've had a couple of players just go out on loan. Well, I think there's 1 player going out on loan, just a youngster. So I'm going to try and use the existing squad for this season, because we have brought a hell of a lot of players in. Some new things as well. I do want you to let us know in the comments if I miss anything, sort of thing, because there's quite a few new aspects of the game which I'm not really 100% familiar with yet. I've only done these friendlies, as you can see we've got on fairly well, with the exception of Lokeren and potentially you could say Lugano, which is Alioski's old team. It was a decent pre-season, probably most notably beating Basel 1-0. When the packs get released, I'll be replacing like the generic badges for the actual proper ones. But for now, because we're in the Championship, we don't really see many teams that are going to be in that bracket, basically. So yeah, we've got Bolton Wanderers today, a team that obviously came up last season. Have a quick look at them. They've got Phil Parkinson in charge. You know, he's a good manager. Probably like League One has so far been his level. Had a lot of some relative success with Bradford City, getting them to the playoffs, I think, and then he had 5 years there. And before that, he was at Charlton, Hull, Colchester, etc. Colchester was his first managerial position, but he's not a bad manager. 11 tactical knowledge says otherwise, but you can see he's got some really good, well-rounded stats attributes for this level. I'll just have a look at their key man, which is Josh Vella. He's currently not injured. I think I'm trying to scout him. I've turned the scouts, the attribute masking, I've left it on, just to make it more realistic, because they said there's a lot of changes regarding the scouting. So I thought it was a good idea to try it out and see what it's like. And he looks decent, looking at this page anyway. You can't really pinpoint exactly how good he is, but yeah, it's going to be a tough game, I reckon. Formation I've been using, I've got a few. I've got this one here, which is the one that we've been using in real life, and pretty much exactly the same team, except for these two swapping round, and Lasogga's been playing, but in pre-season he picked up an injury, so it's one of them. It's one thing that does seem to have been bothering a lot of the people in the community, is that there's been a hell of a lot of injuries, and quite a lot of long-term ones as well, to be honest with you. Matthew Pennington was already injured, he's got another 2 months to go. Pontus Johnson is suspended, and Gaetano Berardi, he's out for another 5 weeks with that shoulder injury he picked up. For any Leeds fans, you'll know exactly what happened there. Click, he's only just returned from injury, so I'm going to get him playing in the under-23 to get his fitness back up. But this is going to be the team we're going to start with. Just to show you quickly, just before transfer history, I've got nothing here, so we're going, like I said, we're going with the existing team. Dynamics, this is one of the new things. Click on the hierarchy. They've got no team leaders, but got some highly influential players, and just influential players there. One thing I don't understand as to why is a lot of these players are new. Reynaldo Vieira's been there at least a season. I expected him to be in there at least ahead of the likes of Alioski, Anita, Pennington. Excuse me with the cough. But yeah, it's a few things that are new. Like I say, it's Paw here, slight improvement, blah blah blah. We can get into Port and wherever you. But it's everything's changed, hasn't it? Really. I mean, I like we're going to come onto it now, but I like the actual match engine. It looks really smooth at the minute. There's still been a couple of fails, so there's going to be some fails of the week episodes soon when I get enough to get us started. I'm hoping to get about 10-15 fails before I start the series again, but hopefully that will come back again. Jim Carrican's a dangerous player, I know of him. Noon can be. Not really shown too many of the others. I've heard of them, but not in terms of how good they are in real life. So, this is first game of the season. We are away from home. I'm going to say, all the best out there. Have fun. Just give them like a clear mind, basically. I've turned the music off just because I wasn't sure if there'd be any copyright infringement. So, just to be better safe than sorry, if anyone lets us know behind. Obviously, there's only one song at the minute, but would there be? What's the likelihood of there being copyright infringement on this game overall? Anyway, that's why I've turned it off for that reason. But I've got sounds on anyway, so let's see how we get on. Or at least I thought I had sounds on. Apparently it's not on. It's not working. Very strange, but never mind. Right, so I could have sworn I turned it on. But anyway, can I get it on now? Sounds. Something happened. Oh yeah, we can hear the football getting kicked. Whoa, that's very, very loud. Let's just pause it there. Right, I've apparently turned sound back and altered the sound, but there's no sound, so never mind. So we're playing in our brand new black kit, which in my opinion it looks shit hot. I don't know what you guys think. If any Leeds fans are in the audience at all, let us know what you think of the kits this season. Obviously it's been out a little while because the season's already going. We're in November, of course, now, just about. Well, we're still in October, aren't we? So shut up, G. But yeah, got Shaughnessy starting today because Pennington's injured and Pontus Johnson is suspended. He's actually down as a centre midfielder still, with only accomplished ratings in the centre back roles. But anyone who's watched Leeds this season, who's watched them like in certain games, it's been really good. To be fair, I'm surprised. Alioski has a go. He's put it wide. Saiz squares it okay and chips forward to Roof. Nice little needless spin for no reason. Crosses in towards Alioski. Saiz takes it off his head for some reason. Never mind, it's back to Alioski as it goes. Hit the post, hit the keeper, and gone behind for a corner. It's a good start, this. 4 minutes in. Were you happy about selling Green? I can kind of understand why they've sold Green, because everyone's been getting 3 and 4, 5-year contracts. You know, Pontus the latest getting 5 years. You know, it's a long-term project as a go. Does make the save. But Green is like 38, 39. He's not going to be the future of the club, which I think is what he's tried to do. It's just a shame that it hasn't worked out with this Wiedveld, that guy. At the minute, that guy. Wiedveld at this point, because basically he's come in, had a decent start, but mainly because the defence are playing so well, and I think a combination that we've played, if you look at the table as it stands now, some very poor sides. And he ended up looking better than what he was. Then he's got found out a little bit. They've kind of lost faith in him a little bit and put Lonergan in, and Lonergan's not put a foot wrong. But in terms of this game, it's going to be Wiedveld just because he's better than him. Or Wiedvold. Right, Jem Karakan with the free kick plays it short to Williams. It's in the area. Cullen has a go, and it's 1-0 to Bolton Wanderers. It's not the start we're looking for, really. It's the first shot on goal, and it's gone in. Disappointing, lads. Has to be said. A short ball here. This is that new, view. I forgot what they call it now, but it's basically, it's instead of having your 2D, it's pretty good, to be fair. It lets you analyse it a little bit more. You can see what people are doing wrong, I suppose. But yeah, this is it's not been good so far. Throws it down to Moraes. It's up against Pontus Johnson, who just decides to leave it. And it's a header that's gone over the bar. But yeah, Pontus Johnson could have done better there, in my opinion. Right, so Wheater with a long throw throws it towards Armstrong, who's had all the time and space. He had 5 black shirts around him, and he was able to hit it on the volley past Wiedveld. And this is absolutely appalling, boys. Watch the defending here. Look at this. He had three players at least within arm's length of him. Shocking play. So half-time is with us, and a load of shit, basically. We're definitely going to be changing our tactics, and I'm definitely going to be bollocking these guys aggressively as well. Show me something else. I don't care about people. I'm going to leave it 10 minutes, and I'm going to change the formation. See what happens, but hopefully a rocket up the arse will at least get some sort of reaction. But I mean, there's nothing you can do tactically about things like that. I mean, like I said, there was 1 white shirt and 5 black shirts. Disgusting. Right. Bolton clear it away. It's landed with Armstrong, who had impossible control there. Had his back to the ball and everything. He's fed it. Williams is in. Oh, great challenge last second by Cooper. Let's not forget we are without, we've got basically potentially our 3rd and 4th choice defenders in. Cooper has done brilliant this season, but I don't know, he's still on this game. It's not quick enough for me. But Phillips has got it now. Plays it long downfield for no reason, because at the end of the day, the team instructions, which I forgot to show you, they're short passing. So yeah, whatever. So we're on the 10-minute mark. I'll see what happens with this highlight, and then we'll be changing some personnel and tactics, I think. So we've got a few layouts. I meant to show you them, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Tactics. So we've got this formation and this formation as well. So this is one that's kind of similar to what I had last season. I'm going to try it out anyway. That's what we're going to be moving on to. I've been trying to play Saiz as a false 9 as well, just to get him more involved, because if I put him there, he's not the best as an inside forward. But I'm going to try doing this anyway. Roof is going to... Well, he's actually decent as a false 9, actually. So I might leave him on for now. So I'm going to bring on Sacco. And put him wide right on the wing as a winger, because, you know, let's just tell them I've got faith in both of them, please. Yeah, confirm. Thank you for not responding. But yeah, Saka's going to come on. Hopefully a bit of pace. Hopefully as the game maybe gets a bit stretched, he'll be able to, you know, find the gaps on the counter. But this is one that I fluctuated between the starting tactic and this one I've used now in the friendlies. And I've got the other one. It's got a 3-man midfield with a defensive midfielder, just as like a precaution sort of thing. I'm going to make a change. Samu Saiz is not doing anything, so Hernandez comes on, and hopefully, you know, we can get a late surge, maybe get a pull them back, make it a little bit nervy for them, but it's looking like nothing's going to happen. So Grote gets it. What can he do now? He plays it in field. It's a terrible, terrible ball straight to Williams, and it's Adam Lafondre who's got a really good goal scoring record. That's a great chance from Shaughnessy. And it's headed away by Beavers. Back to Lafondre. It's got Shaughnessy for company. Again, he goes in again and misses the challenger's time. And it's Taylor. Back to Burke. Square to Cullen. You can feel another goal coming from Bolton's perspective. And here comes Lafondre. He's in. He has a shot. What is the keeper doing there? He's just literally doing that thing that they've done for the last 3 now, it looks like it's going to be. I mean, let's have a look at the goalkeeper here, because that was appalling. You can see here, Cullen, Henry, forward it goes to Williams, and then he feeds for Lafondre. It's poor defending in truth, but what's the keeper? What kind of save is that? Is that an otter? Arr. Right, Hernandez has a free kick. Can we get a consolation? The answer is no. Shocking behaviour, boys. Right, Burke with the last chance, probably of the game. Taylor crosses in towards Lafondre. It's hit the bar, and we've been made to look very, very ordinary by a very, very, in my opinion, poor side in this league. I mean, in real life, the bottom of the league, or whatever I think they are still bottom of the league, actually, at this point anyway. So, yeah, it's not the best. Not the best result. I'm a little bit perplexed, really, as to what the hell's happened. I mean, it's exactly the same team, the same setups and everything. But yeah, nothing happening. Ealing throws it down. Final whistle goes. Absolutely disgraceful performance. I'm going to be telling them so as well. I will not be saving the match neither. Dressing room, there we go. Let's be aggressive right from the start. It's not the best way to go, but I feel like I've got no option, because we've just been bummed 3-0 basically. We've got a game 2 days later already. First game of the season, 2 days later the cup. Surely that should be the Wednesday. Surely. But anyway, that's a shocking performance to start off the new save. I apologise basically for the poor performance, but I don't know what else I could have done there. I mean, there's a lot of injuries. I suppose I could look at buying some players, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's making me think about a striker maybe. So anyway, I'm going to come back for the Sunderland game. So hopefully you can join us for that. So disappointing start to this new series, but hopefully we can make up for it against Sunderland. Hopefully you can join us for that. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, why not go ahead and press that like button. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. And don't forget, leave us a comment if you think I need to change anything with any of the tactics. You know, because I don't know what I've done wrong there. It's the perfect setup for the players I've got as far as I can see, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let us know, and hopefully join us for the next one, like I said, against Sunderland. Until then, I'll see you then. Bye bye.